Hello and welcome to Imad Magic. With me here is three magical props that I made myself, but I wish they can be professionally manufactured because they need to be. So this will be a good video for magic dealers or magic ideas to add to the magic list. So the first one is water plenty. The water plenty trick is a trick that will allow you to create water. A plenty of water. The problem with the trick is you need to go to the customer house, you need to ask him to use the bathroom, and you fill this up and then it will be reset. So would it be nice to reset the trick before you travel to the site? You can if you have good insulation and sealant to travel with liquid. I mean, if you're comfortable traveling with liquid. When I saw this product, I thought to myself, this looks like a barrel, so it justifies a weird top and bottom. So in order to do this, you need an opening on top and an opening on the bottom. The opening on the bottom is where the thermal is. So I remove the thermal glass, and this will where the liquid will be. The top one is basically a sealed insert. And this will be the gimmick where you make your gimmick. So this is gonna work with the air pressure method. So this is gonna be the air pressure method. The problem with this is that the thermal side here is not meant to be water sealed, so it will leak. So I'm gonna show you the example here. I'm gonna fill this with water, so you can fill it all the way. But for demonstration purposes, this is what I mean by preset. So now you can put this in your case and it will be preset for you. When you reach the site, all you have to do is you just open the top and the trick is reset. Now, of course, it is leaking because it's not professionally made, and this is the whole point of it. So water pressure method. So basically, it is a really good trick when the prop is misbehaving, right? So when the prop is misbehaving, you look away, the water is produced. When you look back, it's not, and then you look away, and this will get the kids crazy because when you look and you do this, a lot of funny things happen. Great trick for outdoors, but it needs to be professionally made because this part right here needs to be sealed. The topper part needs to be sealed, so this is not meant for that purpose. So this is why I put it aside, and I say it should be made professionally. The second trick is a really cool trick, and I'll show you how it works first, and then I'll tell you the working of the trick. So basically, here you have a bottle of milk. You can see the milk. You can see the milk leaking. Oh. All right. So the idea is you open the bottle of milk, and inside the bottle of milk you get what? What's this, man? Coffee. We get coffee from a bottle of milk that you can visibly see. The cool thing about this trick is it's not a trick. It's actually a cup made by the vitamin company now, celebrating 50 years. So I guess this is a giveaway gift. The reason I didn't want to add any chemicals to this, I actually added real milk here because it's murky, so it works for the trick here. And the other reason is really I want to drink from this, so I want to keep chemicals away. So the working for the trick is really cool. The way they made this ball is they made a cool sealed insulation thermal system. So I'm going to empty it out. I'm going to open the bottom here, and in the bottom you'll see how they insulated the thermal section where the heat insulation will be. So this is where I'll drop out the milk or fill out the milk. All right, so this is how you go, and now I can go and wash this and clean this, and it'll be a trick safe to consume, I guess. So this will be my second idea here, to use a bottle that you can open easily. You can clean it up. You can fill it up with 2 liquids as you saw. And the application for this, I'm sure there will be many, but I can't think of any at the moment. So let me put this away, and finally I always keep the best for the last. The last trick here is basically, let me show you first what it looks like, right? So you have a cup and you have a tube. You show the tube empty, the tube goes over the cup, and it vanishes the cup, and you still can see through the tube, right? So this is uses a ghost tube, and of course a gimmick cup, and this can have a sucker application to it. And I think Jack Hugh has a sucker routine where he uses this method to create another sucker. So basically, I thought to myself, would it be better to have a cup that you can see milk inside and still do the same thing? Well, ladies and gentlemen, until now, I was able to create this using the cup of milk, as you can see here, and the tube, the empty tube. The empty tube goes on top. And guess what happened, guys? You can still see inside. Yay! And this is a cup of milk that's full of milk. The problem with this is, although I made this myself, although I'm proud of it, this is one I'm really proud of. The problem is with this is the way to make this. If you want to make one of these, so basically, the thermal cups come in two pieces like this, right? So what you want to do is you want to drill a hole in the cup, and by the time you reach the inner hole, everything will shatters, especially for clear cups like this. So I was able to find a stronger cup that allows me to drill a hole inside. So that's the first challenge. The second challenge is when you add the liquid. The liquid I used is floor wax. Don't use the oil chemical because it will leave residue. After you add the oil liquid, you need to seal this. So, and this is the other challenge, is when I seal this, I put silicone, and with time, you know, the liquid will find a way for it to leak. So this needs to be professionally manufactured as one mold. And maybe if you do one mold, you can leave a hole, you can fill the liquid with the hole, and then it will be easier to seal that hole. Maybe this is one way to do this. And especially when you add silicone, when you go outside in the cold temperature, you know, the plastic shrinks and expands, and it will allow it to leak. So I'm really happy that I made this. Actually, I really wanted to do this for a really long time. But the thing is, it's not gonna be a product that I'm gonna be using because it is leaking at the moment. After like 2 weeks, I put it outside in the cold, and I noticed that it started to leak. But you have to admit, it is a cool concept. You know, it adds to the illusion. You show the milk, you show the tube empty, and then you still show the tube empty. Come on, guys, this has to give me a like at least. Well, thank you very much for watching this segment, and I wish you the best luck. Thank you so much. Have a good day.